up, guys? And we are doing another one. So another buddy of mine wanted Kraken build. We already had one, which is great, right? So he just said, make me something different. So this is what I came up with. So this is one of my custom dials that is loomed. And then I grabbed an old set of brass hands and custom made the second hand. So if you look, it's a little bit crispy, and not crispy as in like rough, but a little bit prettier because it's not quite the same. So that's hand painted to look the same. Took one of the older Commandersky bezels that was coated and used muriatic acid and hydrogen peroxide and stripped it down to the brass. So brass bezel on that, which goes well with the hands, right? So that's his build. Did a Commandersky logo on here since it's more of a pilot style dial than it is an amphibia dial or anything sea related. Did it on one of my custom leathers with my logo on there. Smaller window exhibition case back, went in there, did a gold or a gilded rotor. We've got a stainless steel movement holder in there. And that's his build. So custom painted the dial. And then it's on brass. So that's why your accent markers are in brass. So all that part kind of flows together. All the part in the middle is in stainless steel. So thought it looked good together. So if you have not followed or watched before, bezels go back and forth. They don't click. They don't do anything with the Vostok or the template that I'm using, or the base that I use. So if you unscrew the crown as it's coming off the threads, you can feel it and see it play. You haven't pulled it out yet, but now you can wind it. 4 or 5 seconds before you wear it, we'll make sure that even if you're not very active, you'll keep it going. If you do it for more than like 20 seconds, you will max out your 31-hour power reserve, though you can wind it all day if you want. Or if you don't have a winder and you want to make sure it's good to go when you wake up. If you pull it out to the one and only click, you can now set the time. It's not a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. You'll notice there's play in the crown. That's a wobble crown. That deflects lateral pressure on the stem, doesn't go into the movement. Protects the movement from shock if you drop it on the side with the clutch system. So I go over that kind of almost every time we have a build, but that's what that's for. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 12:55 p.m.
And it makes it nice and easy to push right back over and thread back down. So that's his build. Matching beads to go with it, as always. And with every build, I wonder why it keeps unfocusing there. That's weird. With every build, you get some leather conditioner when applicable. It's good to keep the leather perfect. Maybe you'll use it every 6 months or so. Just rub it in, let it set for a minute, and then rub out any excess, and it will stay nice and soft. Some fine scratch remover because we are dealing with an acrylic glass, and you can scratch it. If you do, just buff against it using your microfiber. Generate some heat, and about 15 seconds later it should be completely gone. And then lastly, some glass and metal cleaner. Good on all glass and all metal, but it's non-streaky, non-toxic, non-residue, and use that on everything. I initially started using it for picking up older Commanderskys and such because the bezels were full of gunk. Some of them smelled like cigarette smoke, and that works really well on that. So if you want a cool custom watch made for yourself, reach out. And if you want to continue to see these in real time, like and subscribe. And I build them every day. So if you're not seeing a video every day, it's because I'm like building up like 6 or 7 or 8 of them, and then I'll drop a bunch of them. Thanks for watching, and appreciate everybody.